Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, has now released a new app looking to give Twitter a run for its money. 10 million users have already signed up for Meta's Threads. And with Meta's Mark Zuckerberg pitching it as a friendly rival to Twitter, the tech company says it is shaping up to be a leading competitor. With everything you need to know about the new release, tech analyst Anne-Marie Mediwake is joining us from London, Ontario this morning. Hey, Anne-Marie, good morning to you. Musk and Zuckerberg are taking their fight now to the apps. Threads is available to download. It has a lot of similar features to Twitter, character limit the feed. It looks a bit like a dupe. Why is it posing such a big threat to Twitter?
Well, because it comes at a time as Twitter, of course, stumbles from one disaster to another. Just last week, they introduced limits on how much you can use Twitter in the course of a given day. So a lot of people have been dialing back their Twitter use because they don't want to bump into that limit and then be blacked out for another day. And so they're, at the time when they're, oh goodness, I can't use Twitter the way I used to use it. Is there anything else out there? Magically along comes Meta. I mean, it's coincidental timing, but it's probably the best timing ever. They've got an alternative that kind of looks like it, kind of works like it. It looks a lot like Instagram. It's almost like Instagram and Twitter sort of got together, but really it offers a lot of that text-based sort of, town square type community that Twitter offered in the beginning and kind of drifted away from. The advantage here, of course, is that it comes from Meta and it springboards off of Instagram. So even if you knew nothing about Threads last night, all of a sudden you're sitting in your Instagram feed and you just start getting all of these messages. If people are tired at work today, now we understand why. They've been playing with it all night. But it's that virality, that connection to Instagram, that ability to take what you already built at Instagram and instantly apply it to this new app. That really is the killer feature, and that's one of the reasons why so many people have signed on so quickly.
Well, we know there are already several alternatives to Twitter that are available, like apps like Hive Social, Blue Sky, Mastodon. How have they been successful or not successful in luring users away from Twitter?
For a while at the end of last year, most of those apps were some of the most popular apps in the App Store, and everybody was downloading and talking about them, and there was this kind of flare-up of interest. And then it just disappeared. Then it just sort of died off, and the reason being, and I downloaded them all, and I used them all, and they're all on my phone, but as soon as I got to them, I realized, well, there's no one here to talk to. There was no network effect. You weren't able to bring all of the people who you follow and who follow you from your existing social media apps like Twitter over to these new ones. They were kind of locked in that walled garden. This is very different. This doesn't force you to start from scratch, doesn't force you to rebuild your network for nothing. You bring your network with you, and that is a powerful differentiator. We use social media to be social. It's about connectivity, and that's what separates this one, Threads, from all the ones that have come before.
So Instagram has borrowed aspects from other social media platforms before, like stories or reels. Those are from TikTok. How does Threads work?
It basically works. So you sign up using your Instagram credentials, and then you get to follow anyone. You get to choose who you follow from your Instagram feed, and then it works a lot like Twitter. You can post, a text message. They're very sort of intent on making sure that you understand that it's text. But I've posted photos. I'm pretty sure videos are in the mix as well. It's missing some features. So, for example, you can use a hashtag, but it won't work in the platform. There's no sort of way to search on hashtags yet. There are no direct messages. So a lot of things that we've sort of gotten used to in Twitter aren't there, but that basic sense of microblogging, text-based, maybe with a little imagery thrown in, and then replying threads. Hopefully they do threading a little bit better than Twitter, but that conversation, community conversation, open, I think that's basically the Twitter architecture with a little bit of a twist.
I'm going to be looking it up in the commercial break. Anne-Marie, thanks so much.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
All right, Kelsey.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.